friends, it's Farmer Nate and it's Farm Show Friday. Today we are going to talk about poultry animals here at Upland Hills Farm, and I have a poultry animal right here. This is a duck. Now this one is actually a father duck, and I know this because it's got a couple secrets that I'm going to tell you about. First of all, the mother duck and father duck of this kind of duck, they're called Pekings. They look the same. Their bodies are the same shape. They're about the same size, but there are two things that we can look for that will tell us if it's a boy or a girl duck. On a boy duck, they will have a curled feather on their tail. And this one, you can kind of see that curled feather there. Try to give you a good angle. That curled feather means that this one is a boy duck. And also, I want you to hear what it sounds like. Maybe it will quack for us. Did you hear that? It wasn't very loud, was it? That's the sound of a father duck's quack. Very quiet. Now, you probably heard another sound in the background. Would you like to see what was making that other sound? This is a baby duck, which we call a duckling. And you can see this one has a lot of energy. And look at those little webbed feet. Webbed feet are great for swimming with. It also has a round nose, just like the father duck had. The round nose is great for scooping stuff out of water when they want to eat something that's floating on top of the water. They can use that nose like a spoon. So it's very useful in that way. And you might see these feathers are a different color and they look a little bit different. It actually looks a little fluffy and soft. This feather that you see here is a downy feather that they have when they're born. They're very small. They're not even really feather shaped yet. But when this duck is about 3 or 4 weeks old, all of these little feathers will have fallen out and it will have grown new adult feathers that'll be longer and whiter and more feather-like, like you saw on the father duck. Also, look at these tiny little wings. They're not very big yet, but ducks are actually the fastest growing animal on the farm. It'll take this little guy 4 weeks before he's full size. He will be a full-size duck in about 4 weeks. When he's about 6 weeks old, the boy duck will have a curled feather on its tail and its voice will have changed, and we'll be able to tell if it's a boy or a girl just by looking for that curled feather and listening for the sound of that one's voice. All right, so this is the baby duck. I have a couple other poultry animals I want to show you first, too, but I want to put this one away first. It's got a few friends in here. You can take a peek if you want. The bigger one in there is probably about 2.5 weeks old, not quite 3 weeks old yet. And look how much bigger it is than the rest of them. It has grown quite a bit very quickly. All right, I have another poultry animal to introduce you to, so you have to follow me. This here is my friend Moose the goose. And you can see he's also got feathers. He also has a round nose. His nose is a little pointier than the duck's nose, but he still has a useful nose for scooping stuff out of the water. He's got those big webbed feet. And Moose the goose has a mate over here. There's a duck and a goose that you see. This is Moose's mate. Her name is Honey Bell. And she might even let me pick her up if I'm careful. There we go. Look at how curly and long those feathers are. This kind of goose doesn't fly. It's called a Sebastopol goose, but they're beautiful. The reason that we keep poultry animals on the farm is we get 3 things from them. We get eggs, so Honey Bell here will be able to give us some eggs. Poultry animals also give us meat, so we get chicken and we can eat duck meat and goose meat. And also, they have feathers. We use feathers for things like stuffing pillows and nice warm coats and things like that. Well, that's it for this time. We'll tell you more about poultry animals some other time, but thanks for coming. We'll see you next Farm Show Friday.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. See you later.